And we're live. We are live. Hopefully no issues like yesterday. Should be moving onwards, moving forwards in a pace that allows us to be successful. So, I need to fill up my water. Take some stuff downstairs real quick. Daryl is here nice and early. Wolfie is here. Man with no name is here once again. Predicts Castleford Leeds 52. Okay. Hello, Dingle. And then Seb joining you from the train about 15 minutes from Hull. Nice. Nice. Well, as long as there's no traffic you have to deal with on the motorway, so that's alright. Not too shabby. Rosie's here again. Here once again. So, yeah, we got back-to-back streams today. But I will be right back. Just need to go refill some water. And then I'll be swimming forwards. You mean, Dole? Of course you do. What do you think of Salford's match being cancelled? I think it's fair enough, but I hope it isn't seen as insensitive, what I'm about to say. If it turns out that the RFL is going to be sued massively and that has repercussions on the rest of the teams in the competition financially, I think for the good of the sport, which is hard to ask Salford to do, but if Salford needed to play out the rest of the games, and by doing this it kind of screws everyone else over, I think for the good of the sport, they could have tried to play the games. If they had players available, I think they could have tried to play them. But that's if there are repercussions that affect all other teams at this point. So we'll see. Alright, that's you. Okay, gotcha. But yeah. Get some water. I'll be right back, folks. Be right back. Right then, we're back. Rosie, I remember. I set the schedule, so I remember. I did say I was going for water. What do we reckon, lads? Tight game, high scoring. I can't quite remember the exact score. I'll have to check it. But David, not seen David for a while. Was a Virgin problem yesterday? Yes, it was a Virgin TV issue yesterday, unfortunately. Had some issues where the problem last night was, I thought it was maybe a me problem, but it was anyone with Virgin really. We had to reset the internet half time, or that's what we thought would fix it, so that's why I went to the other stream at half time. The living room lights weren't coming on, so we thought it might have been an issue with the fuse as well, so we had to go into the garage and flip the fuse, but none of the things were the opposite way, so it wasn't an issue. The lights in the living room still aren't working again today. Every other light in the house is, except for the ones in the living room, so we'll have to sort that out. But yeah, I was in the middle of doing the second stream, and then somebody in the house went into the garage to flip the fuse again without letting me know. So it just went off, and I just called it a day. So, yeah. Here we go again. We should be right for today. And I've not looked. Sky Sports. Wrexham versus West Brom. They've had an alright start to the Championship, haven't they? Or have they not? Oh, they've lost 3-2. I think they've started fairly well. I don't know if they've got a point so far, haven't they, or something? Off to the SC game today. Nice. Well, enjoy. Make sure that you and Seb don't get into any scraps today. Take it easy. Looks like Sky Sports Plus. Huddersfield are shy. Well, they've made improvements, and we kind of need them to beat Wakefield in a few weeks' time, but we'll see how that goes. What was the score as well? It's on Sky Sports Plus. Villa got a red card, 0-0 with Newcastle. Trying to stay up to date with my FPL this season. I'm happy with the team this year. Forgot to change the captain though, but I'm happy with my FPL. Okay, well, 0-0. Alright then. Villa game was so boring, was it? Well, good job I didn't watch it then. Only game I'm going to watch this weekend is probably Monday Night Football. Everton versus Leeds. Okay. Right, let's get back to the chat real quick. What happened to Salford? Because I'm hearing a lot of things on BBC. It depends, first of all, what you know, Wolfie, but basically they've backed out the game for tomorrow against Wakefield. Nearly missed the train from Manchester Victoria because there was about 5 cancellations, but made it on a very packed but earlier train to Halifax, then changed train just at the last stop before Hull. Right, fair enough. Well, at least you're on your way, Seb. That's good stuff. First one since June you're off to? Oh, nice. Finally back. You think Minecraft is going with Castleford 4, Leeds 82. Okay. All I'll say is if he's on the bench, which I think he is, watch out, fullback Lloyd Kemp. Okay. Watched Newcastle versus Villa game. It was so bad, so boring. Well, that's unfortunate. Did both of them are sort of European Champions League type contenders at this point now? Did any of them look anything like a European side? I imagine it was, Newcastle were doing all the stuff with Isak refusing to play, which I think is stupid. I'd say don't let him play another game again. I'd say he's got a few years left on his contract. I'd say keep him for the whole year. Don't give him a single game to play until he's actually ready to play. And then next year try and sell him for as much as possible. Not even close. That's unfortunate. Interested to see how long Asiata and Price can manage today. Not expecting a full 80. I think there's the chance they do full 80. There is a good chance, but we'll have to see. Morning, Sleepy Cougar. It's going to be early for you, isn't it? Or is it? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Midnight? 1 a.m. Something like that. Maybe a bit later. Awful without Isak. Yeah, it's a huge part. They might be able to adjust later in the season. We'll see. But yeah, it's a huge loss for them. But again, just don't let him play another game for the whole season until he's ready to come back and actually try. Don't let him play a game all year. Not even reserves, Premier League 2, whatever. Just keep him out. Right then, I'll do a quick run through of the team list now, and I'll do one more before we start. So, Castleford Tigers, in the backs they have Windley, Sim, Wood, Lewis Senior, Wallace, Assey and Atkin. The forwards include Singleton, Robb, Amon, Lawler, Mellor and Westerman. On the bench is Griffin, Hall, Mustafa and Stimson. Hill is the 18th man. For Leeds, they have Miller, Hull, Hanley, Newman, Hankinson, Croft and Connor. The forwards include Palacia, Ackers, Cassell, McDonald, Gannon and Watkins. On the bench is Bentley, Lasone, Littlewood and O'Connor. Sinfield is the 18th man. Is Littlewood the one that played for Salford last week? Because he had a couple decent carries. It's 11:45 PM here in Papua New Guinea. That's confusing me, that, because I thought Canberra was 9 hours ahead of me, and I thought Papua New Guinea was later. Oh, you're on the same. Are you on the same time as? Same time as Canberra? Maybe. What's the league game on? Great question. I'll have a gander. Sky Sports Plus. So I think I'll get some time to swap over to the next stream after this. I'll get like a little bit of a break in between. Just 1 hour different. Okay. Sky Sports Plus main coverage? Oh, if it's on the main stuff, fair enough. Less chance of the clock stopping. Getting the pre-game jitters. Well, Seb's nice and early. Nice and early. Do Wakefield get 2 free points? My assumption is yes. I would say I think they should get the 2 free points, but I don't think they should get anything in the way of points difference. Let's get a trumpet, shall we? So yeah, apologies if people were relying on me yesterday for like commentary and stuff for the game, but unfortunately situations with Virgin TV and all that, so... Tex Hoy not in the team, yeah, unfortunately. I don't know when he's supposed to be back. I think he might have been in the squad for this week, but obviously not starting. Can you put the game screen on the live stream or not? I can't due to copyright reasons. I was thinking of getting in touch with somebody about showing some games in the year, like actually being able to display it on here, but I do commentary instead of, so they just send a broadcast to me that I can upload or that I can put on the screen and then I commentate over it. Because I get a lot of people from PNG watching the NRL stuff that can't get access to the games, or from other Pacific Island nations. So it'd be nice just once or twice in the year to be able to show a game for free on here in some kind of partnership, in some way, shape or form. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, bloody copyright, eh? Copyright. My score prediction for this one, that's a great question. I forgot to look. So far this week, I was correct about Warrington winning, incorrect about Wigan winning, and predictions for today, I have Leeds 38, Castleford 10. So 38-10 to Leeds, and I have 26-18 to Lee. There we have it. Also recently hit 11.2k subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you could leave a like on the stream as well, it helps it to get out there to more people. That would be great. We've got 1 like at the moment. If we could get a few more, that pushes it out there. Get more peeps in here. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, there's a poll in the live stream chat. Let's have a look at that. 19 votes. 89% say that Leeds are going to win. 46-12 to Leeds, says Dingle. Only this year, all Super League games have been broadcasted. We watch every game. Just started this year. All Super League games available where you are, Cougar? Because I thought it was only here. But if it is, if it's accessible over there, then great. FC's wearing the charity jersey today, supporting mental health charity. Alright, fair enough. Fair dues. Dark blue top, gotcha. Why fan you? Grandad always calls Ollie Leyland Ollie Layand. Some people are like that. Some people that get like a name in their head. It doesn't matter how many times they look at it. It's like that's how you pronounce the name. Have you ever got a prediction correct? In what way? Do you mean like an exact score? If you mean exact score, I got one last week. That was Hull KR 36, Castleford 6. Less of that, Dinkle. Right, so we're about to get underway. Team list up on screen. Leeds will be kicking off to Castleford from right to left. Digicel own TV program we pay to watch. Oh, right, okay. I only saw it was 12 all at half time for Warrington in the reserves. So, I don't know, I've not seen it full time yet. Okay then. Well, Christian Wade was playing in the reserves as well, so was Jacob Douglas, Jack Faramond, Tom Forber, George Hurst was as well. So a couple of regulars, but we're underway, folks. We have begun. Collected on the full, hands it off to Amon, and he'll take it up to the 10. Push back a few metres. Hankinson starting again today. Hopefully he has a much better game than he did last time out. That would be great for him. Cass now take it over their own 10. Now shifting it left. Cass with an early spread here. Don't mind this at all. Assey steps off his left foot. Takes it now about 15 out from his own try line. 30 seconds gone to third tackle. Rob hands the ball off to Singleton. Starting today in place of Stimson, who normally starts. And it's now Amon up towards the 30. Last tackle. Now the back to Assey. Steps past one. Eating up the meters. Almost tackled. Just gets a kick away. Not great. Well, yeah, under a bit of pressure. Tried to get away from that pressure. Did okay. Ewan Smith scored 2. Fair enough. Fair enough. Watkins in possession now. So a minute gone. Cass were fine in that opening set. Nothing crazy. But yeah, couldn't quite get the kick away. I don't mind what Assey did there, so I'm not too disappointed about that. Newman on the right edge. Switches back to Ryan Hall. Stopped just short of the 10. And we've got Wallace playing today. I don't know anything about him, so best of luck. Hope he goes well. Next carry from Cassell through the middle, up towards the 10. Ackers in centre field. On his left to Palacia. Takes the carry himself, now about 6 or 7 metres out. Jake Connor kicks the ball through. Anita Yawn, great timing. Collected by Widley. It's when I talk too much. Happens all the time. When I'm like constantly talking, I need to yawn. Cass have possession on their own 10. Ewan Smith has taught you. Is that what you mean? He's taught you. All of a sudden the weather just went cloudy. Oh dear, oh dear. Next carry from Mella down the left edge for Cass. Just over the 20. Sunny in Manchester. Always is. Even when it's raining, it's still sunny. Wallace started loan Leeds earlier in the season. Where's he from? He's a Castleford player but not loaned to Cass? Is he a Cass player? So, long kick finally from Cass in the hands of Hankinson. Collects it cleanly up towards, or over the 20. Oh, Huddersfield. Oh, that Wallace. Okay. Yeah, I know him then. Pretty sure I know him. Leeds in possession. Up towards the 40. 3 minutes gone. Ackers on his right to McDonnell over the halfway line. 3 minutes gone. Fourth tackle for Leeds. Over on the right edge. Back towards the middle with Watkins. Out the back to Jake Connor. Steps into the line then to Miller. Shoots it across to Hankinson. Bit of room to run. That's a great ball from Miller. Cracking ball. He stopped on the 10. Hankinson will play this for Handley. Back towards the middle. Miller. Centre field with Jake Connor. Gets the ball away. Now down the right edge. Croft. Just dinks the ball through. Windley is there, collects it in front of the try line, and makes up a few metres. Well done. You see the pitch dash lines? Yeah, I'm aware of the lines. I just refer to them as the 30 and 40 anyway. Just so it's easier. Amon up towards the 20. Rob, then with Mella on his left, up towards the 30. Then Tuasi hits the belly of the ball. Plenty of height on this one. Towards the back right, collected on the full by Hankinson. That's 2. He could do with a clean game, build up the confidence after the last one. But Miller with room to run. Shrugs off a few. Not really much he can... Almost. I was going to say not much he could do from here, but somehow he's over the 10. Jesus, how's he done that then? Handley towards middle with Croft. Right to Connor. Chips the ball over the top. Wallace is out of position. And a great recovery from Harry Newman. Great recovery. They're going to check this for what reason? God, there's always someone to ruin it. It's always a Moore brother, isn't it? God. Not to on, didn't he? No, he definitely collected that again. Definitely regathered it. They're probably just checking off. Yeah, he's miles on. That's a try all day. I'm giving that. So bobbles the first one. Hits up the second one. Regathers. Grounds it. There we go. Yeah, Miller did a great job there. I was going to say basically like there wasn't really any support, so there's not much you can do here. There's a lot of, cast defenders around in the way, so he couldn't pick a corner and just go for it, but just kept on going. Just kept going. So we've got 5 minutes gone. Harry Newman with 9 tries this season. Good start there. Good start there for Leeds. 38-10 again was my prediction. As a reminder. Yeah, Miller, he's having a great year. Does he make the dream team at fullback? Does he make it? If not, who does? Is it Field that makes it? Could... Flanagan would be an honourable mention. I don't think Flanagan would make it, but he's having a good year. Maybe not at the same level as Miller or Field. And the kick is good. There's going to be 6-0 for Leeds from near the touchline. Well done. 6-0 for the Rhinos. Could see Lewis Martin in it. I don't think he's... Is he leading the try scoring tally? I think someone said he was. But I just don't... I don't see him getting in. You feel sorry for Solver Red Devils? Yeah. Unfortunate stuff. Top try scorer? I just don't see him getting in. And it's possible I've just not paid enough attention to him this season. I will admit I maybe just haven't paid enough attention. So next carry for Leeds up towards their own 30 with McDonald. Cassell over the 40. Watkins across to Connor. He'll switch back to Gannon up towards halfway. 7 minutes on the clock. Last tackle for Leeds. Left of centre field. Ackers goes right to Jake Connor. Puts the ball in the air. Wallace underneath it. Collects it cleanly. Under pressure from Newman. Stopped about 12 or 13 out from his own try line. Windley will take a carry himself over the 20. And drag back a couple metres as well by 3 Leeds defenders. Newman, Palacier and Watkins getting involved. Now with Lewis Senior. Next carry, back over the 20. 7.5 gone. Third tackle for Cass. Rob on his right to Sim. I think Sim's done quite well in the last couple of weeks. He's done a few good stuff. Next carry from Mamone takes him over the 40. Now the last tackle for Cass. Rob on the right to Atkin. Boots a ball. Plenty of heights. Hankinson down the back right. Collects it cleanly again. And takes it over the 20. Now with Miller. Shooting it right. Croft will switch back to McDonald. Plays for Miller down the right edge. They'll go down the short side right. Croft over the 40. Gets an offload back to Miller. Cuts back towards the middle. Switches back to Handley. And a strong carry over halfway. 3 more tackles in this set as well. They're only 40 metres out. Atkin now in centre field with Palacia. One thing I hate with people making dream teams when they put players in the wrong position. Yes, exactly. Fully agree with that one. Like, Lamb and Steed are both 7s, but they should not both be in the same dream team. You pick 1 7 and 1 6. Jake Connor engages the line, pops it across to Handley. Wood wraps him up though. He's then got help from a teammate. I think that's Atkin. It is. He'll play this about 14 metres out. Last tackle, 9 minutes on the clock. Jake Connor kicks towards the sticks. Miller is there, goes up. Miller having himself a decent start. 9 minutes in. Great break earlier. Leading towards a try. And then he's got a try of his own. Lockie Miller. Cracking start. That'll likely be 12-0. Put them on the wrong wings. Yeah, that one's... I'm not too bothered about the wrong wings, but I do know what you mean. I'd rather they pick a right winger and a left winger. Like, that just makes more sense to me. Same with centre as well. Like, where do they actually play? I don't want to see Wardle on the right to make way for somebody else on the left. Like, it's either... Left centre should either be... I mean, 2, for example, that could be in with a shout. Handley or Wardle and Niu, but they should be on the left. That's where they play. They're in that spot in the dream team because that's where they play. So you go 10 minutes in, 10-0 lead for Leeds, but the kick is right in front of the sticks, so there should be 12 any second now. Hello, Liam. Bonjour. Well, enjoy Minecraft, enjoy. Jake Connor to add the extras. And the kick from Jake Connor, right in front at sticks. He's good. How's he done it? It's over the stand. And hopefully smash someone's window the other side. Actually, I don't hope that. Just to be clear. Not too bad, Liam. Not too bad. Bit warm in here, but it's alright. How are you, mate? The Dickinsons, yo. Sounds like a new name in here. I think, if it's your first time in here, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. So again, if people could leave a like, that'd be great. Just get it out there to more people. More likes mean YouTube will push it out to more peeps. Thank you very much. Castle winning? I don't think they are. You mean winning in the end? Good, just going to be a bit bored tomorrow now with no Trin game to go to. Yeah, good point. That's fair. Guess you're on a bye round. Makes your run easier because you get a week off, no chance of injuries. So, well done you. Up towards halfway, 4th tackle for Leeds. Atkin on his right to Croft. Eats up a few metres up towards Castleford's 40. Now the last tackle for Leeds. Left to Connor. Boot to ball. Left of the sticks. Collected cleanly by Sim. Collected cleanly. Slammed to the ground by Handley. Winley picked up, slammed. That might have been Gannon, actually. I didn't quite see it. Or was it Atkin? I think it might have been Atkin. Tomorrow, can you do RL26 stream, please? Maybe. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Above the horizontal, I think it was okay. Can't you go watch Oldham with the Salford fans? Are you speaking to me or Liam? I could. And now the last tackle for Cass. Approaching 13 minutes. Is it bad that Sims is leaving? What do you think? He looks like a fairly reliable player. There's an offload here for Cass. Mella kicks towards the back left. Hang on a minute. Lewis Senior gets the ball down. That might be a try for Cass. I will get back to your comment. But that might be a try for Cass. But yeah, I think Sim's a reliable player. I didn't know he was leaving. Salford fans have free access to Oldham games. Alright, okay. Alright, plenty of players to the left are onside. He was onside. You don't need to run it back, he was onside. So it is then collected by Stimson. Onside on the left. This looks like it could be a try here. That is hard to tell. You're in Cyprus right now. Have a lovely time. It's going to be no try. It's a good effort. It's a good effort. Almost. Almost. Good effort there, Cass. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Next carry, Leeds in possession, 13.5 minutes gone. What are you asking me? What are you asking me? Leeds will play this on their own 30. Atkin in centre field with Watkins, takes it up towards the 40. How can I watch what you're watching, like the actual game? It's on Sky Sports Plus. I guess it is a derby, yeah. It's now with Jake Connick. Kicks from the halfway line on the fourth tackle. 14 minutes on the clock towards the back right. Collected by Wallace. Comes back towards the middle and takes it just short of the 24 Cass. I didn't even see the Broncos score this morning. I know I was wrong with the Rabbitohs-Eels game. Ooh, hang on a minute. So I was correct with the Sharks winning. Of course I was wrong with the Dolphins. So I've got 2 out of 6 so far, so I can only go 4 out of 8. That's awful. That's awful. What a poor week this has been. The Broncos are missing Reynolds, Mam, and Cobbo. How's that happened then? Trey Fuller started at fullback. Changing things later in the week. For God's sake. Hello, Arlo. Good to see you. Only on Sky Sports Plus. We're over here, yeah. In the UK. So what's wrong with Cass? Salford have an excuse. Catalans are French. Giants had a lot of injuries. Cass excuse. They had a small forward pack at the start of the year. They don't have that many quality backs. Like, they've got people that can do some good stuff, but they're not that good all around the squad. I think it's that simple. Maguire might be a good coach. I don't know if he is, but he's inexperienced, and Cass just strength of the squad just isn't that good. Simple as that, really. So it's now in centre field with Watkins on the fourth tackle. 15.5 minutes gone. Croft on his right to Miller. Steps and then is brought down by Assey and Mellor. Newman will go down the short side right and kick the ball through. He and Croft will chase it. Collected or dropped by Windley. So basically, from absolutely nothing, a mistake there from the young man Windley, and we'll turn over possession inside the red zone. Unfortunate from the young man. Where do you think Rhinos will end up at the end of the season? 4th, if I had to pick right now. Hello, Josh. Good to see you again, mate. Good to see you. Who are you supporting? This one doesn't really matter for me, to be honest. If I had to support anyone in this one, Leeds, because I predicted them to win. So I guess that's it. And then in the next one, kind of need Lee to win anyway, and I predicted them to win. So I guess I'll not back Lee, but would hope that they win for Warrington's sake. Croft out the back of the scrum, steps, gets an offload to Newman, hands it off to Atkin. He's brought down about 8 metres out, just right at the sticks. He'll play this for McDonald. Shoots it left to Palacia, then across to Connor. Was thinking maybe over the top there, but quick hands from Hanley, knocked on by Sim, picked up, and that'll be a fresh set of 6 for Leeds Rhinos, 10 metres out. Who do you support? I'm a Wire fan. So yeah, just over 17 minutes gone. Knock on there from Cass, and a repeat set for Leeds, so they can keep building that pressure. It's Ackers, not Atkin. Oh, did I call him Atkin? I have said Ackers in this game, by the way, but did I call him Atkin? Does he live in Warrington? Yes. Out the back of the scrum, they go left to Connor. Goes himself. Jake Connor almost in. They better not have let him get that down. They better not have let him get that down, because that just looked so easy. If they've held him up, fair enough. Oh, who am I sporting? Oh, do you mean the shirt? Like, what top have I got on? Is that what you're asking? Like, what are you sporting? You're going to go to the grand final? I'll probably, if Warrington miraculously make it this year, then yes, but I'd likely be live streaming it. That's close. I reckon that's just held up, though. That is very close. Ooh, that is actually really close. Are the Mighty League doing good this season? Yeah, they're doing great. I think there's a hand underneath it anyway. I reckon this is just going to stay as no try because there's no evidence to overturn this. You're the biggest Leeds fan? Okay, fair enough. You support Lee? Gotcha. Well, plenty of people in here now. Don't normally get this many people. If you could leave a like, that'd be splendid. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thoughts on Angerson so far for the Rhinos? Debut was god-awful. Absolutely shocking. He's not had much to do today, just a couple catches under the high ball, taking them cleanly. Not much to do. So it's kind of up and down. Nothing to really sing and dance about. So yeah, nothing crazy. 10 metres out for Leeds. In possession between, or just right at the sticks. They'll go left to Palacia. Pops up to Cassell. Cassell is in. At least I think he definitely grounded that one. I think. Oh, well done to the young man. Very nicely done. Cass needs to make sure they don't allow too many of those easy walk-ins from inside the 10. They've got to be careful with that. They've got to be careful. That's going to be likely 18-0 for Leeds. Let's have a look again real quick. Palacia just pops up to Cassell. Draws in 3 defenders. Palacia drew 3 defenders in. Times that to perfection, actually. That was really nicely done from Palacia. He makes that happen. Through the line. 1v1 against Windley. Young, inexperienced player. But good effort from Windley, to be fair. It was a good effort. There we go. 16-0, the kick to come. Likely to be 18. Leeds Rhinos extend the lead. I think Ackers is gone after this year with Shorrock signing. Oh, right. I didn't know Shorrock was going there. Opinions on Miller. He's having a great year. Quality player. Would likely get into would get into every Super League team, but it's whether he's needed for a Super League team. So, like, if Wigan didn't have Field, I think they'd be happy with Miller. That kind of thing. Caselli's good. Well, I need to see a bit more of him. I've not seen that much. So, I guess I'll learn. I will learn as I go. So the clock is stopped with 19 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. 16-0 for Leeds. Don't make me change this, Jake. The kick is good. There we go, 18-0 for Leeds. So yeah, my prediction 38-10 is on. But Leeds are on track for, or almost on track for a point a minute. So I kind of need him to slow down a little bit. Slow it down. Back underway. Cass will kick to Leeds towards the back right. We got Hankinson underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Gives it to Palacia. He will take this over the 10. And we're done with the first quarter of the game as well. Gannon with the next carry just short of the 20. Complaints from a high shot maybe. And it's going to be Cassell with a carry over the 20. Guess your age. 14. Now with Croft, shifting it right. Miller plays this for Ackers. And he's got a break. Easy stuff. Support can look forward for me, but maybe momentum took that one. Croft is in though. This is easy for Leeds right now. Very, very easy. That's another try. Somebody predicted 82-4 before, and I was thinking that was ridiculous. It's kind of on at the moment. It's actually kind of on. But yeah, scoring more than a point a minute right now. Damn. Come on, Cass. It could be. There we go. Croft with a try. Maybe everyone gets a try today. We will see. And well done from Ackers. Not seen him much this year due to injury, which is unfortunate. But last couple of weeks back in, not really been able to show that much. But there we go. Good stuff from Ackers. This is the kind of stuff that we like seeing from him. 22. Well, I've made it 24-0. I should have probably waited for the kick, to be honest, because it's not the easiest one. I should have waited. I'll get ready to change it though, just in case. So near the outside hash for Jake Connor, 20 metres out. The kick is good. It is going to be 24-0 for Leeds. Cats need to do something to slow this down. They need to do something. Forgot to end the poll as well. Forgot to end it. Cass will get us back underway in a second. At least Salford put up a fight against Leeds this year. True. Collected by Hankinson. Carries it. That's a high shot. Is it not? Was that not high? Okay. Hello, Joshua. Good to see you. 23 minutes on the clock. Ackers at dummy half. Left to centre field. In centre field now with Watkins. Out of the back to Croft. Might have the numbers down the right. There's a switch back to Newman. Cuts back towards the middle. Gets an offload. Collected by Jake Connor. Wants a switch back. Gives it to Handley. He takes it a few metres shy of the 40. 23.5 minutes on the clock. Jake Connor. 40-20 attempt here. It's got the distance. Angle, possibly the bounce, is not quite favourable. Collected by Wallace. He has it on the 20. And eats up a few extra metres up towards the 30. It's now with Lewis Senior. Up towards the 40 for Cass. Lawler. Right to Sim. Cass just short of halfway. 24 minutes on the clock. 3 more tackles in this set, so this could end up being their best set of the game so far. It's only 20, it's still 24 minutes in, so it's not a great sign. Lawler goes left to Assey, pops it out the back to Winley. Across to Lewis Senior, little bit of a break there, but wrapped up by Croft. It's a good tackle. Plays over Wallace, back towards the middle with Assey. Kicks towards the post, or just across field slightly. Stimson goes up, bats it backwards, collected by Griffin. Then collected by Hankinson. That's a great interception, that. Handley will scoot from dummy half over the 20, shifting right. Still moving. A few metres short of the 30. Not Atkin. For God's sake. Ackers. Silly me. Miller. A few metres short of halfway. Cuts back towards the middle. There's an offload for Watkins. Room to run. Had support from Miller, but it was tough to get that ball off there, in fairness. Ackers. Looking right, then goes left to Connor. Engage the line. Gets an offload back to Ackers. Now with Miller in centre field. Right to Croft. Launches it right to Newman. Might have the space to work with, possibly. Ryan Hall takes it up towards the 20. Last tackle for Leeds. Back towards the middle with Croft. Kicks from 25 out towards the posts. Winley is there. But collected on the full by Wood. That is nicely done. Sort of an awkward landing, I think, there from him. Didn't look in a good way. Yeah, Wood's not in a good way. Sim with a carry, shrugs off 1. Then he stopped just short of the 10. There's a lot of work for Cass here to do. This is an ugly game for them. Atkin hands it off to, I think that's Stimson, who takes it over the 10. I think Leeds are going to win this. I would agree. Griffin with the next carry over the 20 for Cass. 26 minutes on the clock. Lawler, next carry from Amon over the 30, shifting it left to Assey. Good hands from Winley. Senior then gives it to Wallace. He cuts back inside slightly. Offload potential there to Senior, which he gets off. He's stopped on the 30. That's a good bit of movement there. Good bit of movement from Cass. They look so much better when they actually spread the ball inside their own half early in the count. Collected by Miller on the full on his own 10. Nicely taken. Under a bit of pressure as well from Griffin. It's now with Hankinson trying to get around one. He does, and around another. Almost wrapped up about 12 or 13 out from his own try line. McDonnell. Next carry. Up towards the 20 for Leeds. Is that the Zen Monk Bentley? I think it is. It's now with Ryan Hall. Takes it over the 20. And a few extra metres short of the 30. Fourth tackle, sorry. Ackers on his left to Miller. Takes a carry up towards the 30. Not a great carry there. 27 minutes on the clock. It's now the last for Leeds. Ackers will go out the back to Connor. Kicks from behind the 40 towards the back right. Winley is there, bounces once, then he collects it. And he returns this just short of the 20. Zen Monk, indeed. What a guy. Legend of the game. And a penalty for Castleford. The Zen Monk, no. The Zen Monk has given away a penalty. What are you doing, James? Get back to that temple. Think about what you've done. Shocking. We have a tap and a carry from Lewis Senior. Cass, a few metres shy of halfway. This will likely be their best field position on the end of this set if they make some half-decent metres. Amon basically goes nowhere aside from laterally. Lawler, across to Atkin on his right. He'll switch back to Stimson. He takes it up towards the halfway line. 3 more tackles in this set. The ball pops out and it's going to be a knock-on. Says the referee. They can challenge if they want to. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to challenge it. 28 and a half minutes on the clock. Stimson with the mistake. All they have to do is complete a set. Just take some normal carries through the middle and they would have been possibly inside the red zone by the end of this set. That's all they had to do. All they had to do. Some crazy tattoos there. Is that Griffin with the tattoos? Crazy stuff. Next carry from Newman. A few metres shy of Casford's 40. Ackers, right of centre field. 6 again for Leeds as well. The Zen Monk with a carry up towards the 30. 29 minutes gone. Ackers in centre field goes right to Lasone. Great carry up towards the 20. So 20 metres out, second tackle, just right at the sticks, Ackers. Now we Croft, I need to yawn, great timing. Connor switches back to Gannon. Stop just short of the 10, well done me. Third tackle, Ackers left of the sticks, goes right to the Zen Monk, pops up to Lasone. Still got possession. Is he short? Has he got it? I think he's short, he's going to play this. Just short of the line. Oh, Miller nearly offside there. They shoot it out the back to Croft. He launched it left to Connor. Normally we see him launch that over the top there, Connor, but he cuts back towards the right. Now with Miller, step in. Lockie Miller having a great game. Still moving. Great game today from Miller. Wayward pass, but collected by Hankinson. Step in. Offloads it to Handley. 20 metres out, kicks the ball through. Chase from the Zen Monk. Go on, do it. Do it. The Zen Monk might be in. There he is. The Zen bloody Monk. I think he's done it. I think he's done it. Try giving on field. The video ref will check. I needed that gong sound effect, but I've not got it. He could be in. The Zen Monk could be in. Definitely onside. This is going to be all good, this. This is going to be all good. Surely, you do not take this away from the Zen Monk. Don't you dare. Oh, yes. The Zen Monk is in. This is going to be 30-0. I predicted 38, thinking that was, you know, maybe a bit much. Well, they're going to smash that. They're going to absolutely fly past it. Lockie Miller, man of the match performance so far from him, I'd say. 30.5 minutes gone. 2-2 for Zen Monk. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. He's flying. Absolutely flying. It might be Minecraft. It might be. It's the bounce just took Winley out a second, then a little bit of a slip or stumble. Bentley was chasing him down. The prop monk. He's a tank, mate. He's a beast. The Zen Monk, James Bentley with the try. Call you Harry? Okay, got you. Hi, Harry. The kick is good. It is 30-0. God, it's getting warm in here. It's getting warm in here. God, this game was basically over in about 15 minutes. Something like that. Like when it was 12-0, it sort of felt, you know, maybe Cass could just get one. Because they almost had that try that was called off. They could have made it 12-6. But yeah, after that, just not even close. Next carry from Gannon. Still moving. Still moving up towards the 30. Great carry. Named after your grandpa who died when you were 1? Alright, well. Well, Harry it is then. Harry it is. Miller with a carry down the left edge over the halfway line. Sure this isn't Leeds versus Salford. Do you know what? I think. Littlewood is on. He was the one that played for Salford last week, right? Because he had some good carries. Good hands down the left edge. Hankinson under pressure. Gets the ball away still somehow. Kick through for Croft. He gets an offload as well. Handley, there's no way. There is no way Leeds have been able to score from where they were. Handley doesn't look that confident. There's 7 minutes to go in the first half. No try given on field, but the video ref will check. Got to go. Be right back in 22 minutes. All right, fair enough. See you soon, Harry. Okay, well that looked forward actually. Cross to Connor. That looked forward. That kind of looked forward as well. Who scored? It possibly Handley, but it's no try given on field. This one doesn't look that convincing. Littlewood and Lund played for Salford last week. Yeah, Littlewood, it looked decent actually. A couple of good carries from Littlewood. Hankinson having a better game this weekend? He is, yes. He definitely is. So then Croft has possession. Does he get the offload in time? He does. That's a great offload. Great offload from Hankinson, and then another great one from Croft. The grounding is... Oh, it pops out. Windley. Swinging that arm across. Well done, Windley. That's a try saver right there. Well done, young man. Well done. So, no try. 33 minutes on the clock, 7 minutes to go. The Cast play it on their own 10. Good defensive line speed from Leeds here. And they'll push the first ball carrier back. Didn't see who it was. Maybe Sim. It was Sim. Next carry from Amon. Still just short of the 10. Still just short of the 10. Next carry from Griffin. Now takes it over the 10 in centre field. Great defensive work from Leeds here. Just constantly building that pressure. Now with Assey. Kicks from behind the 20. Could have looked for a 20-40 if he went down the left edge actually. But Miller collects it. Takes it over halfway. Brought down on the halfway line by Assey. Lawler and Miller are there to help him out. Handley hands it off to Ryan Hall on his right. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Now down the right edge. Strong hit from McDonald into Assey, but he took that fairly well. Newman cutting back towards the middle. 30 metres out. Across to Connor. Pops up to Gannon. Almost through. There's a good tackle there from Atkin though. And it'll be scooped up by Ackers. Back to Miller, kicks the ball through. There's a chase from Lasone. Winley under pressure. Shrugs past 2. Winley still going. Good return. Really good return. Next carry from Wallace. Over the 40. Possible high shot. No, ref will say play on. Got to go at full time. Fair enough. And a mistake from Lawler was that? I just missed it. Just missed it. I think Lawler's done alright this year for Cass. He's played plenty of games. I'm not sure if he's played all of them, but he's played plenty of games. Played in the front row, in the back row, at 9, at 13. He's done a lot of different stuff this year, Lawler. So be a good option to keep. Which I think he signed an extension this year. Scrum for Leeds about 25 metres out. Right to Croft. He takes it over the 20. It's going to be Ackers, right of centre field, played by Croft. On his left to Lasone. Takes it up towards the 10. 3 defenders in the tackle. Get him stopped. And eventually bring him down. Ackers in centre field. Goes right to Miller. Then across to Croft. Launches it over the top. That's forward by a mile. Got to call that. Well called. Well called. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Mistake there from Leeds. Almost in. Maybe they should change the stadium back to the Jungle again. Yeah, that's it. It's the name of the stadium. Only 1 goal in Prem today so far, really? Brighton and Fulham 0-0. So it's Tottenham with the first goal. I don't think I've got anyone from Tottenham in my FPL team. Richarlison. Of course it was Richarlison. Of course it was. Of course it was. And tried to offload it, but he'll have to play this ball. Eventually back underway. Amon with a carry over the 20 for Cass. Decent carry there. Yeah, I forgot to captain Salah last night. I've got Bowen. Bowen is up top with Watkins for me. So I'm quite happy with my team all round. We'll see if Bowen can nab a goal or two. We will see. Lawler. Next carry from Griffin. Maybe interception from Gannon. Winley. Great tackle from Winley to get him down. Excellent stuff. Connor. Dummy off 10 metres out between the sticks. Looks right. Switches back to Littlewood. And he stopped a few metres short left of the sticks. 2.5 minutes ago. Ackers. Right to Connor. Across to Croft. Bit of room here to work with. Across to Newman. Trying to get around the outside of Wallace. Switches back to Hall. Steps on his right foot. Looking for an offload maybe. Stopped on the 10. He'll play this about 5 or 6 metres out from the try line. Over on the right. McDonald back towards the middle with Miller. On his left to the Zen Monk. James Bentley. Connor pops it up. Nice little... Oh, the little fake then pops it up to Hanley. That was nicely done. But Hankinson has the ball. 2 metres out. 4th tackle. Back towards the middle with Miller. Steps off his right foot. Cuts back towards the left-hand side. Still moving. Been great today, Miller. Now with Croft. Wants to switch back from McDonald. Gives it to him. Steps back towards the right. Gets an offload again to Croft. A lot of room down the right. Ryan Hall is in. That was actually a brilliant try from Leeds. That was actually a brilliant try, to be fair. Miller's been great today. Croft has been good. Connor's been good. Handley. Hankinson, couple offloads as well. But I think it's, in this case, it's more Leeds doing good than Cass doing bad, if I'm honest. Leeds have looked really good. That's going to be 34 with a kick to come. That was a great try. That was a great try. Really nicely done from Leeds. Got Palmer and Saka, Nonto and Pedro still to play. Fair enough. Oh my god, actually. Do you think Leeds would have beat the KR from yesterday? They could have done. I didn't see the second half, to be fair, so I don't even know. But yeah, I'm last in my FPL league at the moment because I didn't triple captain somebody else. Oh, they've had a few more people playing. Right then. The kick is good, 36-0. So yeah, my team, by the way, is Raya in goal, 8 Nori, O'Brien, Wan-Bissaka and Marino. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to swap somebody around. Okay, Salah, Palmer, Ndai and Mbeumo, and Bowen and Watkins up top. Yeah, I needed to change my team. I didn't do it properly. Silly me. Silly me. I support Everton. That is my team. So, 36-0. I predicted 38-10. So I'd be very surprised unless Cass come out with a solid second half. We will see. Right, so we've had a try from Newman, try from Miller, try from Cassell, try from Croft, Bentley and Hall. 6 different try scorers. Interesting. All 6 converted from Jacob Connoth. Okay, so you got 27 points. Fair dues, fair dues. I'm putting this fan on for now. It's hot in here. I'll turn it off before we start again. But it's hot. It's very warm. God, I'm just... Salford could face damages, claim and be sued by players. Yep, fair enough. What an absolute mess. What an absolute mess going on there. So, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please do. If you haven't followed me on TikTok yet, please do. Please like the stream as well if you can. Gets it out there to more people. But we've got 50 people in here, which is... I don't know if that's Leeds fans popping that up, or if that's Cass fans. Or I'm just growing a little bit more on here. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know what I can say about this game. There's a lot of missed tackles from Cass. A few too many errors. There's not been that many errors from Cass really, but they just kind of add up. So one error is like maybe too much in a game like this. Yeah, defensively they've been poor. Too many missed tackles. The kicks haven't been effective at all. They've not been able to work the ball out their own end. Leeds, great carries. Constantly great carries, moving the ball around, finding breaks left, right and centre. Quick in possession. It's that simple really. There's Cass kind of looking like their usual selves, but it's just, you know. What can you do? What can you do? Sam, you are actually boring me now. I've said multiple times about your response. When I say back and forth, I'm not limiting what you're talking about to a simple back and forth. It's the whole thing was back and forth. So I'm referring to it as a back and forth. I haven't said something isn't what you're saying it is. I haven't said something is what it isn't. You're not listening. I'm telling you something. You keep pestering me. And then you keep coming back. I'm telling you to stop messaging me stuff. Just because I've not dealt with something in a Discord channel. Oh my god. Everything I say, there's always something else to add on top of it. Not even the point, Sam. Not even the point. I'm going to make this clear once and just, oh my God, leave it. I don't care whether you're starting arguments, whether you're involved in an argument, whether it's your fault or not. I've said stop messaging me on Discord twice because the back and forth that we're having is getting boring. It's not getting anywhere. I will deal with that stuff in Discord at some point. I'm not trivialising anything that somebody's doing. If that whole KR guy in the Discord is actively trying to get people's IP address and to do whatever the hell he can with it, then I will deal with it at some point, just because I'm not that active in a Discord channel. That's it. I will tell you something and I will deal with it, and I'll tell you to stop messaging me, and then you come in with paragraphs. I don't need it. If I say stop messaging, it means don't send another message. That's what that means. Bugging me about the same thing. It gets so boring. %64% completion from Cass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 366 meters. Yeah, it's awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, I've not done anything about that because I don't believe him. The way he talks about it, I don't believe him. No need to apologise, Cougar. No need to apologise. Right, but I'm not doing anything about it, Sam, because I haven't properly looked into it, and from the one screenshot I've seen, he looks like he's chatting shit. That's what it looks like. No, you can't directly find someone's IP address on Discord. Here's why. Discord protects user privacy. All traffic goes through Discord servers, so you'd only ever see their username, not their IP. Anyone telling you grab their IP through Discord is either lying, trying to trick you, or using malicious links, or suggesting illegal methods like phishing or malware. Only way IPs could be exposed is if the link, they click a link that logs the IP, which is basically a tracking link, which falls into shady/illegal territory. So if he's done that, then fair enough. But no, Discord does not allow people to find IPs. For God's sake, Alex, stop flirting. Squads are out. Okay, let's have a look. Have they done that thing again where they haven't put the 18th man on the graphic? No, they've not. Why have they not done that? Right, Price, Barron, Briscoe, Litton. I've still got some of the names in here. Hardacre, Cust, SASA, Borough, Watts, Cartwright, Lane for Chamberlain. Ashworth, Aiden. Kemp is on the bench. And then 18th man is Laidlaw. So Hull FC, they've got Price, Barron, Briscoe, Litton, Martin, Hardacre, Cust, SASA, Borough, Watts, Cartwright, Lane, Asiata, Ashworth, Aiden, S8 and Kemp. Laidlaw is the 18th man. Gotcha. And then Lee. They have Hodgson, Brand, Niu, Hanley, Charnley, O'Brien, Lamb, Offahengawi, Pape, Mulhern, Holton, Trout, Liu. Bench is Hughes, O'Neill, Davis and McNamara. And then Tuatavake is the 18th man. Tuatavake. Hodgson, Brand, Niu, Hanley, Charnley, O'Brien, Lamb, Offengawi, Ipape, Mulhern, Holton, Trout, Liu. Bench is Hughes, O'Neill, Davis, McNamara, Tuatavake, 18th man. Okay. Alright. Right, all sorted for next stream then. I should get a bit of a break in between, I think. Well, that's not the same thing, Sam. I'm pretty sure if someone was to make that claim, you could easily tell if someone's joking or not. We are back underway. So, 36-0 advantage for Leeds. We've got Miller holding his nose already. Ackers on his left to Lasone, takes up towards the 20. Is now with the Zen Monk up towards the 40. Sam, has he shown any evidence that he has his IP and that he knows where he lives? Do you have any evidence of that? Has he shown any evidence that he's actually got any real information? I've just read that Discord, you cannot get an IP from Discord. You can't do it. That's the first minute gone in the second half. Cass have possession just short of halfway. Lewis Senior with the first carry. Can Castleford actually do something on the back end of this set? If you think it's a crime, report him to the police then. You've seen an issue that you're upset with. Report it to the police if you think it's a crime. Go do it. If you're so sure, go and do it. Cass, 25 metres out, minute and a half gone in the second half. Fourth tackle, Lawler, dummy half, goes right to Westerman. Across to Atkin, pops the ball up to Stimson down the right edge. Last tackle, best attacking position for Cass here in this game so far, I think. I think this is the only time they've been inside the red zone. Aside from the try they almost got in the first half. Great offload there from Wood, now with Windley. And it is then collected by Leeds. No, I've not, Alex, and I don't think I ever will. Unless I'm doing some kind of sort of costume type thing, maybe. So just over 2.5 minutes gone. Miller with a carry up towards the 30. 2.5 minutes gone. Now with Connor, hands it off to Bentley up towards the 30 again. The Zen Monk. 3 defenders in the tackle to bring down the monster that is the Zen Monk, James Bentley. Now with Connor in centre field, then on his left to Lasone. Up towards the 40, bumping off a few, he's still going. Still going up towards halfway. Still going. The kick from Croft on the last. Could be an awkward one, but it's taken by Sim on the full. Shrugs past a few up towards the 40. Cass up towards halfway, 3 minutes gone in the second half. Second tackle, Lawler at dummy half. Pops it up to Miller on his right. Takes it over halfway. Can Cass actually build some sets down this end of the field? Can they actually do it? Amon with the next carry. Defensive line speed from Leeds has been good. Like multiple players shooting out, not just one. So they leave the line disconnected. Westerman right to Atkin, stopped on the 30. Lawler on the last. Out the back to Atkin. Or is that... Couldn't quite tell what that was, actually. Taken on the full by Hall. Takes it over the 20. Now 25 out from his own try line. Looking forward to the FC game. Yeah, it should be a good game, hopefully. Much better than this one. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Ackers on his left. Still shifting it left. Miller. Then across to Gannon with space down the left. Chucks it back towards the inside. They could be in. They are in. That is nice. Again from Leeds. It just looked like maybe Cass could build just a couple of decent sets inside the midfield. Maybe inside Leeds territory. And then just nah. Just nah, not really. Great movement from Leeds. Cass have been... Yeah, they've been poor, but I think Leeds have actually been exceptional. Defensively, they've not allowed anything easy. In possession, they've moved the ball around nicely. Alright, well, I guess the police will deal with it then, won't they? Sure. Five minutes gone in the second half. Leeds hit 40, potentially 42. Who scored? It was Handley. First one to get a double. I think he got one before. Pretty sure. It was disallowed. What do you mean it was disallowed? Oh, not the one from earlier that was no try. I thought Handley got one anyway. Like, I thought he did actually score one. Any more goals today? No, still just the one from Spurs. The kick is also good. 7 conversions for Jake Connor today, 42-0. So, yeah, my exact score prediction is no longer possible. 38-10 and they've just smashed it. Cass might not even get a try in this game. Did Has Hanley scored? We've had Newman, Miller, Cassell, Croft, Bentley, Hull. Right, we've had every try score has been different. Everyone has been different. Interesting. Okay then. Back underway. Leeds in possession just short of their own 20. Littlewood could get himself a try today. Who knows? Who knows? Approaching 7 minutes gone in the second half. Ackers goes left. There's a switch back to Handley. What happens to Texoy? I don't know. I think he was back in the side, but maybe not quite ready to go. Very long-term injury. Not sure what the injury was. Sony with a carry over halfway. So 47 minutes on the clock. Right to Croft. Kicks from the halfway line. Collected on the 10 by Windley. And then brought down 15 out from his own try line. He's like the only good Cast player. Mate, there's a few players for Cast that look okay sometimes, but overall strength of the squad is just not good enough, really. It's just not good enough. Senior. Right to Woods. Takes it over the 20. Third tackle for Cass. Atkin on his right to Senior. Over the 30 up towards the 40. Ball pops out as well. That is going to be called as a knock-on. They do have a challenge if they want to challenge it. But they don't look interested in challenging it. 48 minutes on the clock. Very disciplined Leeds side too. I think it will be a Leeds League Grand Final. It could be. That's the thing, it could be. But the way the table's looking, I think it's very possible that Leeds get Wakefield, Leeds get Saints. And there's some potential upsets there for, well, I say upset, but Saints can still win that against Leeds because they've already beaten them twice this year, so we will see. But there could be some, let's just call it upsets, based on league position from round 1 of playoffs. We will see. Ackers in centre field, 25 out, goes right to Croft, engage the line, steps twice off his right foot, now about 16 metres out. Ackers goes left. Connor pops it up to Gannon. Plays it quickly on the 10 for Ackers. It's now with the Zen Monk. Launches it right, slightly wayward. Collected by Newman. Launches it to Ryan Hall in the corner. Finally someone with a double today. Finally. And that's Ryan Hall in. Leeds going to hit 60. They're on track for it. They're certainly on track. Well, they're doing well today. They're doing very, very well. No complaints for Leeds today. $46-0 with a kick to come. That was all the Zen Monk, that James Bentley. Wayward pass. He made that happen. Got a goal for Brighton, have we? We have. Okay, there we go. 46-0 with a kick to come. Are you going to man Sam? Not yet, no. Leeds fans singing, "Can we play you every week?" 51 minutes on the clock. Kick from the right touchline for Jake Connor. The kick from Connor is... oof, off the post and just misses. I'd like to appeal for a restriction order against Sam that whoever is higher on the member list can only watch your stream. Okay. Well, it's been noted. Back underway. Cass kick to Leeds towards the back right. Collected by Hankinson. And Lasoni with a strong carry over the 10 up towards the 20 already. Next carry over the 20. Now with a Zen Monk up towards the 30 for Leeds. 52 minutes gone. Mustafa trying to pull his trousers down. Steady on. Ackers goes left to Connor. Then to Gannon down the left edge. Up towards the halfway line. 2 more tackles in this set for Leeds. Handley back towards the middle with Connor. Then to Miller. Stepping, still going. I'd say Miller's probably still just man of the match for me for now. Now with Connor, under pressure, gets the kick away, just left of the sticks. Windley underneath it, takes it cleanly behind the 10. Takes it over the 10, stopped by Littlewood and Bentley. Did Cass get new owners? Could they be the next Salford? I think there might have been something about new owners, I'm not too sure. But no, I think Cass will probably be okay. They get decent attendance, so that at least helps. Cass actually get fairly solid attendance. 53 minutes gone in this game. 25 out from their own try line. Rob at dummy half. He will go left to Assey. Launched it across to Senior. Quick hands to Wallace on the left edge. Cuts back towards the middle. Ryan Hall trying to get a hold of him. Skips past a few. Then eventually brought down. So not much happening for Cass in this game. Not much happening. Amon with a carry over the 40. Plays it for Rob in centre field. Last tackle out the back to Assey. Kicks from the 30. Towards the back left. Collected by Ryan Hall on the 20. Gives it to Miller in centre field. He looks to go left. Pops up to Hankinson. Bit of room here maybe. Stopped on the 30. 54 minutes on the clock. Now over the 40. God, it's hot in here. We just skipped to the FC game. Honestly, I wish we could. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Pops it up to McDonald. Stop 40 metres out. 2 more tackles in this set. Richardson double. Bloody hell. People are going to start hyping him up now like he's actually a good player. Shifting it left to Connor. Then across to Miller. Tries to switch back to Hanley. The ball is lost. And a mistake there from Leeds. One of the only ones they've made today. They've not made many mistakes at all. We had a goal for Sunderland. They also have the lead against West Ham. Interesting. Goals are coming in now. So what are we thinking? Man City to beat Wolves like 5-0, something like that. So just over 55 minutes gone. Scrum on Castleford's own 30. He's now with Miller down the right edge up towards the 40. 3-0 City. You sure it's not more? Could be more. Next carry from Hall for Cass. Plays for Rob, right at centre field. Now in centre field with Westerman. Left to Assey. Out the back to Windley. Stopped on the halfway line. They're just not getting anything. Cass just aren't finding any gaps anywhere. Well, that's testament to Leeds, really. Like, Cass are moving the ball well enough. Like, it's quick enough, connected enough. But there's just no gaps anywhere. which is great defence from Leeds. And a slightly wayward pass, maybe touched a Leeds player, but it's with the Zen Monk. He gives it because he's not selfish. The Zen Monk with the assist for Handley, and he's in. That's going to be 50. Unless there was a mistake in there somewhere, like a knock-on. They're going to check it. Do not take this away from my Zen Monk. Don't you dare. No try given on field. Video ref will check. Let's have a look at this. Did a Leeds player get a touch to it? Did they drop the ball? Did they tackle someone without the ball? No, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, there we go. That's nice and quick. That is nice and quick. On-field decision was no try, but video ref overturned that pronto. Oh, wait. Wait. Did I just mishear what he said? Right, fair enough. I thought he was just going to say, that's all good. And then, yeah, that's me. Me being silly. Me being silly. So, penalty for Castle. Get a fresh set of 6 about 30 metres out. Should I go mental if Cass score? Maybe I should. They'll tap 15 metres out. It is now with Hall taking a carry. He's pushed back a few metres. Rob over on the right hand side. On his left to a moment. 10 metres out. Mustafa almost in the way there. They'll shoot it left to Assey. Across to Atkin. Slightly wayward. And then a knock on from Senior. So yeah, mistake there from Cass. Almost maybe finding a bit of space. Got Newman down for Leeds at the moment. It's not in a good way. Not in a good way. Game over for Castleford Tigers. Yeah, I think it was done after about 20 minutes. Bicycle kick. Still overhyped by Everton fans. But if he has a good year, fair enough. And I'm an Everton fan, so I know. Newman looks very uncomfortable here. They just said on commentary it was kneecap to kneecap. So that's an awkward one. So we've got Saints versus Huddersfield tomorrow. That would have overlapped with Wakefield versus Salford, but of course that game has been called off. I wonder if does anyone know if they're still doing that protest tomorrow, the Salford fans? Anyone know if they're still doing it? I think they probably should, because they can always do another one again. Basically just keep doing it every week until the owners are gone. But the problem is they've got to find reliable people to sell the club to. That's the problem. But as I said a few weeks back, could the council not buy it? Would they not look after it? Council owns 49%, people own 51%. Something like that. Maybe drop down to League One and then build from there. Something like that. It's now with Ackers with a carry up towards the 30. 3-0 Tottenham. This fan has to go on. It has to go on. It is so hot now. It's unbelievably hot. Leeds take it over halfway inside Cass territory. Ackers will go left to Connor, then across to Miller. He'll switch back to Handley. few extra metres there, just short of the 20 for Leeds. 59 minutes on the clock. Short side left to Miller. Chips the ball towards the back left. And a knock on from Wood, collected by Connor. Jake Connor is... I think he's in with his own. Looked uncomfortable there. I didn't actually see it grounded, but it has been given. And Jake Connor is in with a try. They will now hit 50. Likely to be 52. I'll just make it 52. Right, there we go. Who scored for Spurs? It was Johnson. Okay. I think the only... I'm trying to think who else I've got today in my FPL that can get points. I've got... Oh, I had Wan-Bissaka. Oh yeah, I had Watkins for Villa. I just completely forgot, so I'm not getting anything for him. Aside from points for appearance, maybe, if he actually played. Bowen and Wan-Bissaka for West Ham. They're not getting me anywhere right now, unfortunately, and I'm accidentally left Bowen as a captain. So, need 8 Nori later. Bang him in. Somehow. Right, so 50-0 with a kick to come. Jake Connor will likely add this. It's basically in front of the sticks. Well, decent turnout for this stream, by the way. Decent turnout. We've got Cas fans leaving. We've entered the final quarter of the game. The kick scored 52-0 for Leeds. Yeah, Leeds just been... Yeah, they've been great today. Very clean from start to finish. Just best in every single area. Everything about this game. Leeds were better. Significantly better in a lot of areas as well. Back underway. Cass kick to Leeds towards the back right. First carry of this set from the Zen Monk, James Bentley. Ackers at dummy half, 15 metres out. Now in centre field, shifting it right to Croft. Then to Miller, stepping again. Still going. Miller up towards the 30. Man of the match, surely. Surely. O'Connor. Across to Jake Connor. Down the left edge now with Handley, who could be on for man of the match, but I still think Miller. Handley plays this just inside Cass territory. On the 40. Hankinson on the second. Or now the third tackle, sorry. What do you think Leeds vs Everton score will be? That's got either 0-0 or 3-2 Leeds written all over it, to be honest. I am still confident that Warrington, Everton can get the win, but it's just that kind of game. In typical Everton, it's either 0-0 or 3-2 Leeds. But I do think Everton can win that one. Maybe 2-0, 2-1, something like that. The Castleford Tigers in possession, 62.5 minutes on the clock. Atkin hands the ball off on his right to Wood. Makes about 2 metres there. Up towards 20. Singleton is stopped just over the 20. Mate, the defence from Leeds has been exceptional. From start to finish, great defensive line speed. And as soon as contact's made, that player is down. That player is stopped. There are no more metres. 17 minutes to go. Hankinson returns it up towards the 30. Croft on his right to Hall. Takes it up towards the 40. Up towards the halfway line. So Acker shoots it left to Croft. Connor gives it off to Gannon. He's up towards the 40. Inside Cass territory. 63.5 on the clock. It's now with O'Connor. And then to Littlewood. Over the 30. 2 more tackles. Hackers. Goes left to O'Connor, then to Jake Connor. Pops it across to Watkins. Gets an offload for Gannon as well. Support on the inside. The Zen Monk, James Bentley to Brodie Croft. Oh my God, Leeds have been excellent. Absolutely excellent from start to finish. Not a single complaint about them today. Not one that I could even... Like, if you wanted to say, oh, this is a great game, but if they did this, it would have been even better. They've been exceptional. Exceptional from start to finish. Sunderland 2-0. Bloody hell, West Ham. Bloody hell. I just need a Bowen goal. That's all I need. Just to make the FPL slightly better. Go, look at Sunderland go. Look at him go. So yeah, 56-0. 43 missed tackles for Cass. 12 for Leeds. 43 missed tackles. Awful. Maybe Salford can loan him some kids. Might need to. The kick to make it 58-0 from Connor is good. So yeah, there we go. Officially 58-0. I mean, 70 is easily on. Easily on. You know, so is 80. 80 is actually on. Harry's prediction from earlier is actually possible. It sounded ridiculous when he said it, but it's legit possible. So Leeds return the ball up towards our own 10. 100-0, says Dan. We'll see. We'll see. McDonald with a carry takes it over the 10. Eventually offloads it, but has to play the ball. It's with Littlewood up towards the 20. O'Connor down the left edge, up towards the 30 for Leeds. 2 more tackles to go in this set. Ackers in centre field with Connor. Engage the line, then across to Croft. Bit of room to run, but clipped by the ankles and brought down. Just short of halfway. Plays it for Ackers. He goes short side right to Connor. Engage the line. Switches back to McDonald. Bit of space in centre field, maybe. Hands it off to Hankinson. He kicks the ball through. Maybe a penalty. The referee's going to say no. We will play on. And Winley recovers it. He's pushed back towards his own 20. Look for an offload on Wallace. So yeah, Cass play this on their own 20. Just less than 13 minutes to go. Senior with the next carry. Making about 3 or 4 metres. Maybe 5. Rob on his right to Atkin. Then to Wood down the right edge. Up towards the 40. Good carries there from Cass. Now Rob, then with Wood, Singleton. Griffin with a carry up towards halfway. Hankinson playing fullback now. Oh yeah, looks like it. Are they resting Miller? That's fair anyway. Hankinson drops the ball. Winley collects it. He's back to the mistakes. 10 metres out for Cass. Come on, Cass. Rub it in. Go on, Cass. Singleton. We'll play this between the sticks 2 metres out. Let's just go mental if Cass score. Let's just do it. Rob will go right to Assey. Pops it across to Hall. 5 metres out over on the right hand side of the field. 68.5 minutes gone. Back towards the middle with Assey. Pops across to Singleton. Rob goes short side right to Atkin. Kicks the ball through. Hankinson is there to collect it and comes down with it short of the 10. It's now with Watkins with the next carry for Leeds. Takes it up towards the 10. Ryan Carr desperately needed at Cass. Hate to say it, but he's a great coach and will definitely improve them. We will see. We will certainly see. I wonder if Long will get a chance at a Super League club. Whether that be Oldham, moving the way up possibly in the next couple of years, or if he just gets a chance. We shall see. Cassell with a carry up towards the 30. 69.5 minutes gone. Last tackle for Leeds. Ackers will kick from dummy half towards the back right. Collected by Wallace. Returns up towards the 40 for Cass. And approaching the 70-minute mark, Windley now with Senior. Strong carry over halfway, gets an offload, and Mustafa isn't really paying attention. The Zen Monk collects it. Jesus. Is now with Cassell, who will play this just left of centre field. Slow to get up. Something with his arm, or we got a stoppage at the moment. Your old PE teacher plays for Sheffield Eagles. Who might that be? So we've got a stoppage right now. Hopefully he's alright. God, what do you do with Cass? What do you do, honestly? Who would you keep? I think you definitely keep the Senior brothers, or is Innes Senior off to somewhere else? I'm not too sure. You keep Lewis Senior, you keep Assey, you keep Singleton if you can, you keep Lawler obviously, you keep Westerman. Amon's off to KR anyway. Mella, I'm not too bothered about Mella, but they need a whole new spine. Obviously it'll be Tex Hoy at 1 next year. Assey at 6. Would it be Atkin at 7? Would he be starting 7? Maybe. If that's the spine they go with, fair enough. But that backline needs more quality, and they need some proper size up front, some real size, and an actual head coach that's got experience. You can't be just like giving it to somebody that's new to the game. Not when I say Maguire's new to the game, you know what I mean. New to the head coaching gig. Hankinson will play this ball about 25 metres out. Gannon back towards the middle with Croft. 71 minutes gone. Left to Jake Connor. Across to Watkins. Stopped just short of the 20. Ackers over on the left. 4th tackle back towards the middle with Connor. Switches back to Littlewood. Over the 20. Now about 17 metres out. Left of the sticks. Ackers on his right to Connor. Steps off his right foot, gets an offload, collected by O'Connor, chucks it out the back, then it's a knock-on from McDonnell. And a mistake there from Leeds. God, what are they doing? 8.5 minutes to go. Because still at 70. Just 2 tries and 2 kicks. Oh, Jake Connett is limping. Take him off. Take him off. Don't risk it. Yeah, Jake Connett with a bit of a limp there. They should just take him off right now. He's now with Acid on the left edge. Tries to pop it across to whoever that was, but it's collected by Ryan Hall. Chased down by Wallace. Oh, he hasn't got the legs anymore. He hasn't got the legs anymore. Leeds 15 metres out with Croft. Launches it left to Hankinson. Then to Jake Connett. Might have the numbers here. On the left with Handley. Handley's in once again. Is that a hat-trick? I think it might be. But that is a try for Leeds, and they will hit 60 plus. They need this kick. If they want to go for 70, they need it. I reckon Hall, if Hall committed to that, I think he would have got that try. Is it 2 or 3? I'm not too sure actually. Hankinson will take the conversion. 73.5 minutes gone. Any other changes to the scores? No. 1-2 and 3-0. Let's just see. Is it a hat-trick or is it 2? Connor, cross Handley. Handley's there. No, it's 2. Gotcha. The kick is good. They're on for 70. Okay, we have 5.5 minutes left in this game. 64-0 for Leeds. Back underway. Ball comes loose. The Zen Monk with a knock on. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Scrum for Cass. Scrum for Cass, 13 metres out. Come on, Cass. It starts now. Assy steps off his left foot. He's going to be brought down 15 metres out. 4.5 to go. Rob gives it to Griffin in centre field. He's going to play us about 16 metres out. For Rob, he's going to go right to Atkin, across to Windley. Bit of room here. Next try wins. Come on, Cass! Come back, son, baby! It's not, but it's a try for Cass. Finally. Get in. Right. 64-6. And, yeah, what a way to ruin Leeds fans' day. There we go. The young man, Jensen Windley, is in. And that is the victory secured for the Castleford Tigers. As I did claim, next try wins. So all that good work, Leeds. It's all over for you. It's all over for you. We are playing last try wins. That next try wins, and they just scored it. It was proclaimed 64-6. Comeback's on, baby. Actually, the comeback's not on because they've already won it. Kick is good. I forgot to wait for the kick. Well, yeah, it's good. Super League Champs 2025, you know it. You know it. Tip of the day, Cast to score 6 points. Get in. Right then, we've got 3 minutes to go. I thought the game was going to end. Apparently not. I thought it was next try wins. Apparently not. It's a bit of BS this. Wallace with a carry up towards the 10 and just over it. Come on, Cass, rub it in. He's now with Griffin in centre field over the 20. Great carries. They want this now. They want this. Rob now to Mustafa. Is Wakey vs Salford automatic 48-0? I don't know what the score is. I don't think they should get any points difference for it anyway. They should get the 2 points, but not the points difference. Windley, the try scorer. The comeback is on. This could be a 6 again. Should be a 6 again. Boo. Boo. Bounces nicely for Watkins. Collects it on his own 20. They should not get the points difference. They haven't played, so they shouldn't get the points difference. Salford didn't play the game, or forfeit the game basically, so Wakefield get the 2 points, but they didn't earn any points in the game. So I think they shouldn't get any. They should get. They've earned no points, so they should get no points or 1 point. That's punishing Wakey. Well, they got 2 points for free. They didn't have to play a game. The players, the players didn't have to put in any work this weekend, aside from training, of course. But you know what I mean. So they were already gifted the 2 points. Yeah, we know, but what if it would happen in any other case where a team that has had a good team, like for whatever reason, it happens? Wait, if Salford forfeit, Wakefield get the points because Salford forfeit the game. Wakefield have not earned a single point in that game, therefore they should get no points from it in their points difference. They haven't earned any, therefore they shouldn't get it. They get the 2 points for the win. The players don't have to play. They get the week off. That's it. They shouldn't get any extra points for it because they didn't earn any. When Wire forfeited the women's game, the opposition got the points difference. Well, they shouldn't have done because that's not how it should work. Because they didn't earn any. 20 seconds to go. Rob will scoot towards centre field. Mustafa with a carry. Go on, Cass. Just launch it. Wakey are fine for points difference anyway. I'm not even bothered about it. I'm saying this because I believe it. Chip over the top. And there's a chase. Assy. Then knocks on. Collected by Croft. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be full time. There you have it, folks. Absolutely garbage from Cass, but excellent performance from Leeds. Truly, truly splendid. Very well done to them. Excellent work. Very nicely done. Really good work. Just everything. The defensive line speed was actually great from Leeds. Every time they'd commit 3 men to the tackle, they'd hit the Cass carrier, the Castleford ball carrier, and then he'd be stopped. Every time. Excellent work. From start to finish, Leeds were excellent. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I've got about 25 minutes. Yeah, about 25 minutes till the next one starts. So I'm going to call it a day on this one. And I'll get everything set up and ready for the next one. Chill for a little bit. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by in this one. It is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you at 5:15 for Hull FC versus Lee Leopards. See ya.